so today I'm going to be doing the ride or die tag. If you guys haven't heard about this, this is a tag where you pretty much just mention all of your like ultimate favorites, like products that are like your number one, like your ride or die obviously. So if you guys want to see what some of my ride or die products are, go ahead and keep on watching. Starting off, the first thing is primer. So my favorite primer is this one right here. I haven't been able to find one that I like and that helps my makeup stay on a lot longer, but this one has done that for me and I absolutely love it. This is the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer. I really like this one because it doesn't have like that silicone texture to it. I feel like sometimes that makes my makeup just like slide off. This literally feels like a lotion. If you look at this, it's literally like a lotion. Feels like a lotion, it looks like a lotion. Once it starts to dry, it leaves slightly like tacky feeling, if that even makes sense. I feel that's what helps your makeup stick to it. I don't know, it's just really interesting that it gets kind of tacky. It's not that expensive and it is drugstore, so you can find it. I have oily skin. This has been helping me with any foundation I've been using and I absolutely love it, so if you have oily skin, I highly recommend this. The next category is foundation. I have two foundations that I actually really like, and they're pretty much my ride or dies. So the first one is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. I've really been loving this for the summer because I feel like this really lasts a long time. It also has SPF 50, which again is going to help with sun rays and all that good stuff. So I took this camping. You guys haven't seen the footage yet from my vlog, but it will be coming soon. That is what I have on my face and it literally lasts all day. Looks amazing. There's no like awkward separation or anything like that. So I really recommend this if you have oily skin. Again, I really like it. The next foundation, because this one is like a heavy coverage. Like if I literally want people not to be able to tell what my skin looks like, this is what I would use. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I just hopped on this wagon, but I really been enjoying this. I've been using it almost every single day because it's been really hot to the point where I just want to make sure that I have to do like no touch-ups whatsoever, and this is what I've been using. This is in the color Too Natural. The only thing I don't like is that they don't have a large color range, which I feel that they could do because they would sell amazing. This is amazing if you have oily skin. I don't know if I would recommend this if you have dry skin, mainly because I feel like sometimes around here I can get a little dry sometimes, so I feel that it will literally pick up any like little dry patches. So I don't recommend this if you have dry skin, but if you have like normal to oily skin, I highly recommend this. The next thing is concealer. I couldn't really choose a concealer because I don't think I have a ride or die concealer. I've kind of been on the hunt for concealer that will just not crease. Haven't found one yet. I'm trying to kind of finish using the ones I have had, and so right now my favorite combination, this is literally the only thing I've been using for like the past I don't know how long. I do like this. It doesn't crease as much as other concealers, so I have to do this combination. If not, it doesn't work for some reason. So it is the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in the color CIA or Cia. I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. This is a very light color. I used to use it when I was a little bit lighter, and now that I'm a little tanner, I can still use it. It just gives me more of a brightening effect. I use it in combination with the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. I use these together. I literally make a triangle with this and then kind of do like 3 or 4 dots with this, and together I feel like they are an amazing combination, and I do still crease with this, just not as fast. My favorite face powder has to be the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder. I did move on from this for a hot minute just because I'm just trying to try out different powders and try to see if just trying to expand my horizons, if that makes sense, but I always seem to come back to this one. I like it. I always get it in the transparent color. And I've never had any problems with like flashbacks or anything like that. I really like it for setting my face. I don't have it on my face today, which is probably why I look so shiny. I do really like this powder and I would highly recommend it. The next one is under eye setting powder. This is something that I think has definitely been helping. I never used to like bake my under eye areas, but I started to bake a while ago actually. I don't do it all the time. I do it on occasion when I really want to make sure that there's very minimal creasing under my eyes. This is the New York Color Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and this is also in the color Translucent. It's not translucent, but it's called Translucent. I've really not had any problem with this. I feel like this has helped my under eyes not be as creased. So I highly recommend this. I know there's a lot of other drugstores. There's like the Airspun one, which my Walmart never has. Actually, it might have it now because we got a super Walmart. I know the Laura Mercier one is one that I really want to try. Maybe once I finish this one, I will try those two. But for now, this has definitely been a ride or die. For blush, it was actually kind of hard to pick a blush. I don't know why. I used to like love blushes and I have so many. I'm kind of not into blushes now, so I don't know why it was so hard to choose a blush. But I had to choose this one mainly because literally since the day I bought it, literally, I have used it every single time I've done my makeup. I don't think I've reached for any other blush. Maybe once I reached for a different blush, but then the next day I was just like, no, I need this blush. I can almost start seeing the little like pan lines, which I'm so sad about. This is the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle. If you guys haven't heard about this, I heard about it from Kathleen Lights, and she is very fair skinned, and I at that point was very fair skinned, and so I thought, oh, it might look good on me, and I got it. Oh my gosh, can I just say, this blush is everything. I have it on right now. I love this blush. I feel like it gives me a glow. I don't know, I'm just really enjoying this blush. And this is very similar to an old favorite, which if you've watched my channel for a while, you would know that I used to have a favorite by New York Color. It was called Central Park Pink. They reformulated it and I bought it. It was not like the same color at all, but this is almost identical to that color I used to love so much. For bronzer, I'm just gonna say this, I'm not a big bronzer person, but lately I have been all about bronzing up the face and just warming it up, chiseling out my cheekbones that are like non-existent. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. It's in the color Ticket to Brazil. It looks like this. The name has literally rubbed off because I've used it so much. This is what it looks like. It obviously looks like it will do nothing for you, and if you swatch it, it literally looks like it will do nothing for you. But for some reason, when I get my brush and I swirl it in here and I put it on my face, it like magically does like this glow, and it makes it look really, really pretty, and it looks really sun-kissed. And I just don't know how that happens. Like when you swatch something, it looks like nothing, and when you actually use a brush, it like looks amazing. I highly recommend this, especially since it's a drugstore. Love this. The next thing is highlight, which again, highlight is something that I love. I love highlighting. I tried to like take myself off of highlighting, but no, I'm back on it. These two are both drugstore, super inexpensive. If you can get them, I highly recommend you get them. These two highlights are some that I've always gotten comments about, like whenever I'm wearing them. Friends and family will literally ask me like, what highlight is that? These are the two. So the first one is the Wet n Wild Center Stage collection in the color Rose Champagne Glow. This was from the Fergie collection, which I know they discontinued or they just don't have it around anymore, at least not anywhere where I can find it. But if you can find this, I highly recommend you get it. This is a like pinky toned highlight, and I like it because it's buildable. So as you can see, it's right there, and you can also, if you like put a setting spray over it and then apply another layer, it is like amazing. And I love it because it's not like chunks of glitter. I don't know, it's like really finely milled that it just gives you like the prettiest glow. Like I don't know if you guys can tell right there. It's like such a natural glow. I love this one. The next one is from Revolution. This is the Vivid Baked Highlighter Powder in the color Radiant Lights. I don't know why no one is talking about this. I got it at Ulta for like $6. This thing is amazing. It is something I've gotten so many questions on. The Wet n Wild one is definitely more glittery and more pink toned, whereas this one is more of like a champagne-y white kind of color. I don't know how to explain it. And it looks very natural. It almost has like a skin-like texture to it. I don't know if that makes sense. It really looks like you're naturally glowing, and I love it because I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but it's popping. And if I was to put like a setting spray over this and do a second layer, it would look amazing. For mascara, this was easy. Again, if you've watched my channel, you know that this is one of the mascaras I use in like every single video, every single tutorial I've done, every single makeup look. This is what I've used. This is the L'Oreal Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black. This is like bae. This is amazing. I love this mascara so much. I love this. I've repurchased this multiple times, and I just honestly, this is a mascara that always has to be in my collection. Definitely recommend this. It's very good for separating lashes, but it's also really good for lengthening. The next thing is lipstick. My favorite lipstick has to be the Milani Matte Naked number 61. Like a really nice nude color that complements my skin tone and my lips. Super amazing. Like, it doesn't make it look like I have concealer on my lips, but it looks like nude lipstick. Ever since I repurchased this is something that I constantly go back to on an everyday basis for special occasions. This is a color. For some reason, this Milani lipstick formula will literally last all day on me, and I'm like not even kidding. I had put it on, I ate, I drank, I did so many things throughout the day, and by the end of the night when I was time to wash my face off, I still had like lipstick on and it still looked nice. So this is something I recommend if you're looking for something that's kind of like a liquid lipstick that has like that lasting power, especially this one. I don't know about the other Milani ones. For liquid lipsticks, I have two. One of them is not really technically a liquid lipstick, but I feel like it works the same. The first one is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which again is not a liquid lipstick, but I feel like it has that same formula. This is the color Abu Dhabi. This color is just, I love it so much. Again, this is a color that I always leave in my bag because I know this is a color that will go with any type of makeup. So I always keep this. And the next one is the Matte Liquid Lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics in the color Candy K. This liquid lipstick I absolutely love because it, again, lasts all day for me and I don't have to do any like touch-ups or anything like that. This formula, I love this formula so much. This is my favorite until she comes out with a more nudie color, but I absolutely have been using this again day to day, special occasions. Love this color. For gloss, this is my favorite because it will last such a long time. I'm not the kind of person that likes to have to touch up things. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in the color Spark Plug. This is again just like a Your Lips but better kind of color. This is something I leave in my bag all the time whenever I want a gloss because it just looks good with everything. It's like that Your Lips but better kind of color, a slightly nudie shade I would want to say, but I really like this color. For lashes, it was kind of hard because I don't wear a lot of lashes. For the most part, I kind of try to go like natural lashes all the time, but when I do, and this is a lash that is very versatile, it will work for a special occasion, where it will work for like every day if I don't want to put like any eyeliner or anything like that and I just want to put lashes on and go. This is what I use. It's the Ardell Natural 110s in black. These ones are just so pretty. I've worn this style so many times. I don't understand why no one talks about these. Like, everyone talks about like the Ardell WSBs or whatever, and I'm like, but these are amazing. So if you guys haven't tried these, I definitely recommend them. They're nice, wispy, and I feel like they just look very natural. The next thing is eyeshadow palette. My favorite eyeshadow palette that literally since the day I got it, I use it all the time. I take it with me on trips, and this is just a palette that I know will work for everything. It is the Lorac Mega Pro 2, and I know they don't have this anymore because this was like a holiday limited edition palette, so you can't really find this anywhere, I believe, but it is just amazing. So first off, it has like this really large mirror, which works amazing because if you need to get ready and you don't have a mirror, this works great. The next thing is the color selection. I feel like these colors are perfect for people with brown eyes. If you're like a basic person, like this is good because it has literally a whole bunch of different nudes, a whole bunch of warm tones, cool tones. You can literally do any eye imaginable, and there's even like pops of color in here. We've got like a gold color, we've got some purples, and we got some reds. It has so many different colors. It even has a blue and like a green. I love this so much. So if you guys, I think they're gonna come out with another one this holiday season. I believe it's coming out and I'm like already ready to buy it. For setting sprays, I have two, one drugstore and one high-end. The first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Setting Spray. This is like $4, I want to say, and I think it works absolutely amazing. This is just such a good setting spray. I used it today. I love it. This is just something I like to use during the week when I just want something that's gonna help my makeup stay like shine free, but that's not as expensive. And then for more like special occasions or when I want there to be absolutely no shadow of a doubt that my makeup is gonna like stay matte, I will use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I don't know if this is my favorite because I feel like it doesn't really do anything for me. I know, I'm sorry, but I have used this on so many people and they always love how it feels and love how it helps their makeup stay. So I'm pretty sure it does do something. I just feel like since I have oily skin, I might have to use something that's a little bit heavier or like more heavy duty. But yes, if you have like normal to dry skin, I think this is amazing. Now onto perfume. This one is more of like a sentimental reason why it's like my ride or die. But this is the Marc Jacobs Dot perfume. I mean, like, hello, look at this packaging. I really love this perfume, mainly because this was the first like expensive perfume I bought by myself with my own money. So this was the first one I ever purchased and I am absolutely in love with it. I use it all the time, which surprisingly I'm like, there's still like a little bit less than half of the bottle, but like there's a lot left in here. I love this perfume. It has like a florally scent. It just smells so like classy and I just love how this smells. So yeah, that is it for my ride or die tag. If you guys have any questions again on anything that I mentioned, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Also, if you guys want to see certain type of videos, you can leave that down there as well. And thank you all for watching this video and for subscribing, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys. I'm wearing extensions today, so don't think that my hair grew like super fast. The next thing, all about like bronzing. I feel like every time I'm filming a video I have to sneeze. My favorite face powder I said that's so weird.